Good afternoon, everybody. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm coming back with another TTM video for all you guys. We got 8 returns in the mail. One of them was not a success. So we have 7 successful returns, 1 failure that we will go over. But all in all, it was a really good day, especially for me and getting Team 90 stuff coming in. So let's get to it. Let's check out and see what we got. So we'll start with the failure. It's an 0 of 3 fail coming out of Austin, Texas. This person had it for 46 days, I believe. And I know this is a good address. It's an address I researched, but I know that it's a good one. And as you can tell, this envelope got wet, got jacked up. And the index cards and everything got jacked up, including the card. So my failure was to Brian Wadsworth. And as you can see, this card got wet, it got stained, it got folded, it's pretty much gone. I was really hoping to get his autograph, but it seems like he's not doing that, so he just opened it up, threw it in my safe, and sent it back to me. So I wasted a stamp, but it was worth a shot. So a fail on Mr. Brian Wadsworth. Our first success of the day is going to be a 1 of 3 success in 53 days. And it is Mr. Sal Butera. So we got Mr. Butera on this 1988 Topps. Pen came a little streaky, but all in all, pretty good. So thank you, Mr. Butera. Our next return is a 2 of 3 success in 8 days, coming out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The only thing that wasn't signed was the index card, and like Mr. Butera, the only things that weren't signed were the index cards. And so we got a return from Mr. Wrona. And all I had was these 2 1990 Don Russes, so there's a point for Team 90s. I like that he tried signing in a couple different areas to see what would work out better. So moving on to our next one. Our next one is a 1 of 1 success in 8 days. It's not postmarked, but this is a good one. It is Mr. Goose Gossage, Hall of Fame pitcher. Got him on this 1990 Don Russ, so another point for Team 90s. Came out fantastic, as all of his cards usually do. Got one of the best signatures around. And he's a Hall of Famer, so you can't complain. So moving on to our next one. Our next return is a 3 of 3 success in 8 days, coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. And this is Mr. Andre Wadsworth of the Arizona Cardinals. So I got Mr. Wadsworth on this, I think it's 1999. Yeah, 1999 Flair Tradition card. You can see that the signature smudged a little bit there. Put him up here. Move this out of the way, put him up there. And then he also signed both index cards for us. So we got 2 index cards signed by Mr. Wadsworth as well. So thank you, Mr. Wadsworth. That was an awesome return. I was really glad to get that one back. So moving on to our next one. It's a 4 of 5 success in 8 days. There is no postmark, but it is Mr. Don Gleaton. So I got Mr. Gleaton on this 88 Don Russ. You can see inscribed John 3:16. Got Mr. Gleaton on this 89 Topps. Again, John 3:16. Then we got Mr. Gleaton on this 91 Don Russ. So another point for Team 90s. And we got Mr. Gleaton on this 88 score. Yes, 88 score. It's seen better days, but it's an autographed card. And we will take what we can get. So thank you, Mr. Gleaton. So moving on to our next one. It's a 1-of-1 success in 8 days coming out of Trenton, New Jersey. You can see the ones I'm getting back with this stamp were the ones I just sent out last week. So a lot of them are starting to come back, which is really nice because a lot of them were baseball requests for Team 90s. And so again, we got Mr. Rick Cerone here on the 1990 Don Russ. Another point for Team 90s. Trying to make up for my bad weeks here, guys. So hopefully the week continues on this way and I can make up for it. You guys have been carrying me here on Team 90s, so I gotta chip in here. And so this is our last one of the day. It's a 5-of-5 success in 8 days. It's coming out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Again, you can see it's got the love stamp on it, so it's one I just sent out. And it is Mr. Don August. So we have Mr. August on this 1990 Don Russ, so another point for Team 90s. Got him on the 1990 Tops. On the 1989 Don Russ. And again on another 1990 Don Russ card. And then he was nice enough to sign the index card for me as well. You guys know I like the index cards. And then he also included this. This was his throw-in. So, looks like he's got a Twitter account. So this is his Twitter. And he tells baseball stories on wisconsinsportsstream.com. So if you go there and search Don August, I'm guessing you can find the videos or recordings of him telling his baseball stories. So definitely check him out. I'm going to leave this up there for you guys. Mr. August seems like he's a really great guy. He's always been good to us TTMers throughout time here. And, you know, if we can show him some support on some of his online endeavors, then so be it. So hopefully you guys have a chance to check that out. Just wanted to say thanks to everybody that signed for me today. We did get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5 points for Team 90s. Chase and Caleb will have to double check me, but it looks like I got 5 points today. And we got Mr. Wadsworth, which was a great pickup in my opinion. So yeah, guys, all the addresses I used will be in the description. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It's always great to get a lot of returns coming in, even though I did get the one fail on Mr. Bosworth, but it is what it is. So hope you guys all have a blessed evening until our next video. See you guys.